The throne alone, but to Karnak's halls of stone, fields, herds, ships and workers sworn to Amun's house at sacred dawn. Our kings fought wars in distant sand, the gods' estate consumed the land, one temple richer than the crown, a kingdom rising inside the town. Far from things the gods' voice filled the air, in oracle, ritual, incense, prayer, the high priest spoke, the God agreed, or soul of people were led to believe.
With overthrow songs that kingship grew, the throne itself bends before the view. The God commanded the strife would ride in front of sea war of sacred light.
When foes are raised, the gods command, not the king who waits for men. Power sits without a wall, and thrones of thrones no more. The crowd still sound, the titles stay, but real rule began to fade. For he can't blind to lay could see, the God could rule more than the king could be. After a mess's mighty line, the throne grew poor as temples shine. Short-lived kings of fractured state, the crown in death, the God in wait. The army fed by temple great, the workers paid in sacred name. What use is law? What use is might, when bread and God choose strong from The gods esteem the priesthood.